We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Arizona Cardinals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback.
Right there, 54 Mike. I'm here all day. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Check 13.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
Let's go. 2-2. Hot. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flushed out right. Murray has the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Hey. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Okay, double up.
Easy.
From the 29, Murray steps away to his left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
On first down, Drake. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Kenyon Drake,
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
He's brought down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check. 54. Get your swerve on. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Complete to Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk,
Arizona.
his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is good.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Hey, watch the slant.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Bell, 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game.
And 58 is a Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
Tackles. 58's the Mike.
A first down throw, Darnold. He'll air this one out from mid. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Denzel Mims. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, Arizona.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Push him back.
From the gun, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Defense. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the screen.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
To Andy Isabella.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Jets 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, it's Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, Guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, it will just roam and hit.
That's good for a
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Buying time to his... And Darnold, he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide.
Now Drake loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Cardinals 14, Jets 7.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Big stop, G.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big run that time by Bell. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5 now. Darnold escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
5-yard line.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's the exploited Gator, LaMichael Pirine. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And just a yard to go here on second down.
Right there. I'm coming.
Darnold a sneak. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Sam Darnold with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For the extra point.
Marr now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Break on the carry.
2nd and 7.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Drake, a 1st down and more for Drake. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
57's the mic.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
At the 23-yard line.
Mike, 58, right there. So, lady, set the tone, defense. Let's go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
On 1st down, Darnold. Forced out to his left. Caught here by Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
12 more
Catch by
yards.
Le'Veon Bell, and in 2019, 66 catches, but just 461 yards. Both of those totals well short of his career highs. An important piece of any offense was his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7.
At the Cardinals' 8-yard line.
A give to Bell. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Carry there by Le'Veon Bell, and he's just trying to get back to the form he exhibited in Pittsburgh when he was one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019, though, no games over 100 yards rushing, and only 3 games with 20 or more carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around. And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are going to take the lead. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Jets 21, Cardinals 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Crunch time, defense. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better.
They run toss to the right with Drake. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season. Utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents.
And inches at the 50-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Come on. Come on. Boys. 57's the Mike.
Here's Murray from midfield. He'll air this one out for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Complete to number 13.
Christian Kirk with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Looking at each other wondering what if.
25-yard line.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
58. Red 80. Here we go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
57, Mike 57.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Check pass. Check pass. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Murray's
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Kirk.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown,
Kenyon Drake in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Watch 54. You're trash. You're trash.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
21.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that, Tony. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's Bell. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 40 now on second down. Darnold flush to his right. Got a man. It's for Sean Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The give is to Bell. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Flushed out right. Darnold, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
We're pretty quiet. Man, 59.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That's to his running back, complete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Mike's by 4. I'm coming for you. You mom. Check 15. Check.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 17, Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm here all day. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And he hits Drake.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Cardinals. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals push further at it. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Again, it's Bell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Darnold on first down. Trying to improvise. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Check the outs. Red 80. Sponge.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold, he's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards on the pickup, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports.
With the score,
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. On first down, it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete to Jamison
5
Crowder.
yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball
The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Kenyon Drake, the ball carrier.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson.
Right there.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Arizona.
Murray now on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
On the pickup.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
To throw again on second down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Right there.
Murray going to throw. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A gain of 13 yards.
54.
First down, Cardinals.
Check. Watch 54. Defense wins championship. Mike's by 4.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. The 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Let's just throw out all the ratings about where we had guys slotted when they came out of college and just say simply, I liked Denzel Mims when he came out of Baylor. I love his length. I liked his hands. This is a guy who would stay after practice and catch multiple passes each and every day in order to improve his hand-eye coordination and his ability to go up and get the football and use his body against defenders. He's a real weapon downfield.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll go again with Bell. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Switch.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now on first down, Drake again. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You ain't doing nothing today.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down by
a gain of 5. First down, Arizona.
A gain of 5. And a Cardinal first down.
Mike 54. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Out, 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 out.
On first down, Drake. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second down and 7.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
I'm trying to
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check Mike 54, Mike 54. Nice, sweetheart. Shift.
On 1st down, it's Drake. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
On the handoff.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
Now,
the
what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
19-yard attempt.
And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Arizona.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the exits, and I think they'll probably be muttering a few choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon.